Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here to show you guys October new releases, and I'm super excited about this. I have been working non-stop on getting October stuff done, and it feels great that it's finally done and ready and set for you guys. And I have some really fun new things that I'm excited to show you guys, so definitely stick around for those. So without further ado, here is what I came up for October. So the main things that I wanted to point out, and I'll go sheet by sheet, show you guys those. I'll show you the new stuff and all of that fun stuff. But the basics of October's kits, I wanted to kind of stick with the color of the month because October, it feels fall, and orange definitely goes along with that. So the October budget and any scripts are going to be like a darker orange, and then the actual strip stickers, the ones that have like income, expenses, all of that, will be this lighter orange color. I always try and do kind of like a two-tone color just so that's a little different. So that's kind of a main difference. And I don't have all of the kits laid out because I honestly just start with like the main ones, but this will be the first washi, so this will be A, the polka dots will be B, and then I believe I have, maybe I don't, maybe I didn't use the third washi, and then there's a third washi as well. So I'll show you guys that in a second, but I really love this kit. I think it's really cute. I think it's going to go really well for fall. One thing that I do have to point out about this kit, and I went ahead with it despite this fact, is that after I bought the kit and fell in love with it, I realized that something about the sizing of it, it's not like a continuous print, and it doesn't matter at all to me, but I just want to point it out for those of you guys who may buy it and you realize it after the fact. But there are like some parts within the kit that are not super lined up, and that's just because it's not a continuous print. I don't know if there's a way to tell that before you buy prints, but basically I went with it because I still really loved it and I thought it would go really well for October. So that is the main stuff that I wanted to show you guys. Let me go ahead and show you guys every sheet, and then we'll get into some of the new stuff and all of that. So again, same basic things. We have the darker orange for the headers. For the strips, which have like all the categories and budget and actual and all of that fun stuff, is this lighter orange color. And I really hope you guys can see, let's see, I hope you guys can see it. I'm filming this at night, so it's not the greatest time to film it, but hopefully you get an idea of it. So that's kind of what it looks like. So that's the weekly check-in. Then we have October budget. We have the October budget in the fixed and variable, which I personally have been pretty obsessed with. Just gives you a ton more space in the smaller planner, and honestly, even if you use it in the larger planner as well. We have the transaction log. So these are all pretty much the same. I've kept these kits pretty much unchanged throughout, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you the 7x9s just so you have an idea of what they look like. So that's the sinking funds. Variable is next. And I do have a couple like housekeeping things that I want to talk about, so I'll talk about that in a second. But we have variable income, and then we get into the washies. And again, A is going to be the first one that I showed you. You may not notice the fact that it's not continuous, but there are definitely, I mean, if you look really close, you'll notice it. So I just wanted to point that out there for any of you guys who may really not be okay with that. Just keep that in mind. I think it happens with the two washies that are a little different, and then the polka dot one is completely fine. I don't think it's an issue with that. So that's the first one. The second one is going to be the polka dots, which are super cute and just a little different. I didn't want to have like too much of the same stuff, so I felt like the polka dots broke it out a little bit. And then this is kind of like a floral design, and I feel like this is where you can see that it's not so lined up, which again, I personally don't care so much about it. Like, it doesn't bother me a lot, especially because most of the time you're gonna have your header over that, but I just wanted to point that out for you guys. And then the thin washi is the leaf print, the polka dots, and then I did want to bring in another more blue color into the kit so that it's not all like super orange. So I think it goes really well. And then we have the debt tracker. We have October scripts. I'm just going to show you one of them. They're the same for both sizes. So October strips are the same color as the other headers. And then we have the script stickers, which I have not changed anything. So the first one has the budget, weekly check-in, sinking funds, debt tracker, transaction log, cash envelopes. And then the second one has all of the other ones, the credit tracker, debt snowball, extra debt payment, birthdays, all of that fun stuff. So not a ton of changes with that stuff. So some of the things that have changed, I did come up with a monthly kit, and this monthly kit is going to be basically, you can get it in any of the washies. I don't know if I'm going to continue doing this every single month, but for right now, I have it in every, let me see, I'm just pulling them out really quick so I can show you guys them all. I do have them one set up in the planner, so I'll show you guys that. But basically it's an option for if you want your monthly view to match your kits. This is the perfect opportunity for that. So basically what you have is you have two strips of washi. One says October, one says 2019, and then you have your date cover. So I'll show you in a second how it fits in the planner. And then you get two small thin washies that cover up the bottom strips. These kits were designed based off the Colorful Deluxe Monthly because that's what I use, and that's probably the one that's going to need the most covering up. A lot of people have asked me to do this because I wanted all of their sheets to match, and so I know having the Erin Condren colors and stuff, they don't necessarily line up as well as you know, as having something that matches exactly. Even though October's orange, sometimes you just want every single page to match, and I totally get it. So that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be the two pieces of washi there and then two pieces of thin washi. And as of October, I'm releasing every washi option. So you have the first one, the second one, and then the third one as well. These will come in 7x9 and they will come in the 8.5x11. So that's kind of something that's a little different. And I set it up in both sizes, so I wanted to show you guys kind of what it looks like in the planners. So this is a 7x9, and basically what I did was I wanted it to cover up, let's see, I wanted it to cover up all of the extra stuff that's going on. So again, a lot of people reached out and said, I want my monthly view to look just like my, you know, my other pages. So if I have my budget sheet here, I want that pattern or design to be carried over here. So I came up with something that would cover up that like camouflage type of colorful stuff at the top. I also came up with the little strips at the bottom that would cover up that. So that's kind of what you're seeing here. You're seeing that all covered up there, and then the bottom as well. So it'll match exactly with your kits, which I think a lot of people will use. The reason why I did not do any other types of stickers for this monthly view is because, again, it's designed for the deluxe monthly. So in my deluxe monthly, and I think a lot of people's, I use this for transactions. So that's kind of why it's really just this kit and not anything extra, because for me, I'm going to be using my expense tracking stickers to, you know, fill in the monthly view, if that makes sense. So that is the first thing that's a little different. I do also have the 8.5x11, which is always kind of hard to show here because it's so ginormous, but it's the same exact thing, just obviously bigger to, you know, allow for the bigger planner. So I'm really excited about this. I hope you guys are excited as well. Because it is the first month, I just want to point this out here. It is the first month and I don't have anything to go off of with demand. So I'm only putting so many out there as of right now, and then as I see more people wanting them or whatever, I will add more. I talk about this a lot, but I do restocks every weekend. So if there's ever something that's out of stock and you want it, either wait until the weekend or you can reach out to me and say, hey, I'm looking for this kit. Like, do you know when it'll be out there? If I have time during the week, I'll totally do it during the week. And if you reach out to me, then I know for sure that someone's waiting on something, so I will put it out there even faster. And I normally ask you if you want me to let you know when it's out there, and I'll respond to you and tell you like, hey, I just restocked everything. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know that, because if you really want one of these, I definitely recommend trying to pick it up earlier rather than later, just because, again, I didn't cut a ton of them just because I didn't know how many people would want them. I've had a lot of people ask for them in the past, but you know, I don't want to put too much inventory out there in case no one really wants it. So I think it looks pretty amazing. I think it's going to be a big hit, and I'm excited to use it in mine just so that it pulls everything together. But I just figured I'd go ahead and put that out there. And then the other really fun thing that I did this time is I added a bunch of scripts to my shop. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, definitely follow me on Instagram, because I asked so many questions trying to get answers from you guys about what you want to see. And a lot of people said that they want more scripts, and they want scripts that can be used in the life planner. So I have two little dockets, or whatever you call these, full of scripts. So I'm going to show you guys all of them. These again are completely new. I've never done, well, I've done a couple for CPA stuff, but I haven't done scripts like this. So I'm starting off with only a few in the shop. So if you want one of these, definitely pick them up earlier rather than later. I will restock these as I have time again. So it's not like they'll never be out there, but I don't know what people are going to want, and I don't want to cut a ton of stuff that no one's going to want. So anyway, so the first thing is something that I actually showed you guys on Instagram, and I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see this. A lot of people have been asking me for some type of sticker to put in their planner for when my stickers will be released. So I came up with these script stickers. I think they're perfect. It just says Sara Marie new releases. I'm going to be putting it in my planner to mark when new releases are, and I will, you know, I'll let you guys know. As of right now, I'm always trying to do like the last Sunday in the month. Although I have to say for September, for like November new releases in September, I'm hoping to do it the second to last weekend. But anyway, I will let you guys know on Instagram, and I'm sure on YouTube in one of my many videos, and let you guys know when new releases will be. But that's kind of why I came up with this, because a lot of people wanted to mark when releases would come out. So that's the first script. The next script are to-do scripts, and I use these all the time in my planner. You guys know that. I'm excited about these because they're small, but they will also match all the other ones, which is great. And I might actually use some of these for my simplified planner, because I have been loving my simplified planner, and I think they'll look good as well in those. So all the script stickers are going to be the same exact size. They're going to be like a smaller sheet like this, which I think will be perfect. You can easily fit it in the back of your planner, which will be really nice. You could even get one of these little dockets. I got this from Target, and this is all of the little scripts there if you want to, you know, keep them in a safe space where they're not going to get destroyed. All of the scripts will be the same font and the same size. The thing that will vary a little bit is how many will fit on this sheet, because if it's a bigger script, obviously I can't fit as many on a sheet. But I wanted to make them uniform so that they're all together and you can put them in one place and know that they're all together. So again, hopefully that all makes sense. But to do is the first one. And then we have some of the basic ones, like we have to go. I'm in love with this font. I seriously love it. I don't think I'll ever use a different font because it's like my favorite. To call. We have, sorry, I have to get these all out. Don't forget, which I use a lot during my week to just remind myself of all the things that I need to get done. And a lot of these are things that I've wanted to add, but also some things that you guys requested. So the next one is Payday, so you can mark which days you guys are getting paid. This would work really nicely in the monthly view of the deluxe monthly as well. So some of these can overlap a little bit. Then we have work, which again would be really cute to mark in many places. I normally in my simplified planner will do like a little line over the amount of hours that I'm working, and so these would work perfectly there. I've been really into my simplified planner if you guys are not familiar. Then we have work from home. I work from home usually every Tuesday, so those will definitely come in handy for that. Then I have some school types of stickers. So you'll see one now, and then you'll see some more later on. Here we have class, and then again, I have more in the other container. We have this week, which I always use to mark my YouTube stuff. So again, super handy. This is another requested script sticker, but I'm also really excited to have it in my shop because it's something that I always have to mark in my planner, and I always want a good sticker for it, but I never have it. And that is sinking funds deposit and sinking funds withdrawal. I always have to do these things, and I always have to mark it in my planner because I go to a different bank for it. But these will be perfect for that, and just having something to remind you that that's what you need to get done. Okay, so that's the first one, and then we have another one, almost a full another one, full of scripts. So again, more stickers that are based off of school. So we have quiz. I'm just gonna pull these out at one time. Workout. We have budget time. We have no school. We have daily task. We have no spend. We have study. Exam. Project due, and this one's a little messed up on the end because of pulling it out, but that one's all good. Project due. We have test. And then we have assignment due. So lots and lots and lots of new scripts. I'm super excited about these. I hope you guys are too. I will again, at first only have so many in the shop just because I don't know what the demand for these will be. But over time, I'll keep them stocked. And again, if you ever run into a situation where like there's something that you want that's not out there, just message me on Etsy and I can get back to you guys as soon as possible and let you know when they'll be in the shop. So those are all the new things and all the stuff that I had to show you guys. I wanted to quickly say, a lot of people, I get a lot of messages about customs. I don't do customs right now because honestly, I just don't have the time to do it. But if you guys have any requests for script stickers or anything else, and you think they'll apply to multiple people, like obviously names, that doesn't apply to multiple people, but if you come up with a different script that you think will be useful to have, let me know down below and I will try and add it to my to-do list. I'm super excited about the scripts because I feel like it's just been a long time coming and something that I've wanted to do for a while and I just haven't had time. So I made time this time, and I'm really hoping that even in November I can add quite a bit of new stuff to the shop. So we'll kind of see what happens, but that is October's releases. I hope you guys really are excited about the releases and that you like everything. And yeah, so as you guys are watching this, the releases are up, so definitely go check those out. Again, everything is already cut and ready to go, so I usually get orders out between like a day or two, depending on when they come in. When new releases come out, obviously, I have a lot more come in at one time, so it might be a little bit longer, but the earlier you get your order in, the earlier it gets out. That's kind of how it works. I do it based off of, you know, whose orders came in first. So just keep that in mind, and that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching this. If you guys have any questions, requests, anything like that, leave them down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.